Well, good morning, beautiful Sagittarians. I've got my coffee with you guys. I've been going over a lot of my comments, Sagittarius, and there are two that struck out to me. People wondering why the universe keeps bringing up the karmic energy. I could tell you, but I would rather let the tarot tell you. So let's indeed ask that question. Why is it that this karmic energy keeps coming out in Sagittarian reads? In fact, I'm quite interested to know. I do know because I'm in tune with my guides, but I want to reveal it to Sagittarius. I've got a new tarot deck, guys, so I'm going to call upon different ones. Let's just get right at it. Let's ask the universe, why is it the karmic energy keeps coming out in Sagittarian read, Spirit? Why is it the karmic energy keeps coming up in the Sagittarian reads? Something to do with the Emperor, that's why. The Emperor is appearing. Why is the karmic energy coming up in Sagittarian reads? Maybe they were karmic. Travel, the Chariot. Why is it the Four of Wands? Because they're reminiscing. It's something to do with the past. I don't know why. Let's ask the tarot. Why is the karmic energy appearing daily in Sagittarius's read, Spirit? Why is the karmic energy keep influencing Sagittarians' reads? Oh my Lord. The Knight of Cups and the Three of Swords. So I think it's because someone, the karmic, knows they hurt you. Okay, the King of Wands appears. Okay, in this particular, what I love about this tarot deck, it is the, what's it called here, Sag? The tarot. Oh, I don't have my box with me, but it's, hang on, or do I? Tarot de la Nuit, which is the dark side. So sometimes when we research the dark, we find the light, the answer, the truth lays somewhere in the dark. Things that are still to be revealed. So the way that I'm seeing it right now is this King of Wands. Now, in this particular deck, Sagittarius, this, you know, like the King of Wands is normally upright, very inspired, a leader, charismatic, gregarious, you know, an action taker. And we've got the Three of Swords. Now, the Knight of Wands, or the King of Wands in this deck, okay, has blood trickling out of their mouth, which means that this is an energy that can be a vampire, okay? They can be a vampire, but they will only do that when you are not in your full energy. Like the King of Wands is normally a leader, and that's why they've drained your energy, okay? That is someone who acts on their passions, and it's like if you're not in your full energy, Sagittarius, that's why this person has hurt you. That's why this person has picked on you, essentially, energetically anyway, because you were not in your full energy. And that's why the Three of Swords is here. This King of Wands is used to dealing with lesser vibrations. They are used to dealing with those who have less leadership skills than they do, which is why the heartbreak here, why the third party, and why the karmic is here. The karmic is actually of a lower vibration. That's why this King of Wands is dealing with this lesser being, because they can't get away with that stuff with Sag, okay? And at one point, this person viewed you, Sagittarius, as like weaker than them, okay? If you're in your full power, Sagittarius, you are this person's match. The karmic keeps appearing in your reads, Sagittarius, to teach lessons, both to the person you were dealing with as well as to you. We can learn by the karmic. Otherwise, the karmic would not be coming in your read. It is like, it could be said mirroring, but there's a better way of saying it. It's like, it's almost an empowerment to you, Sag. Never look at karmic energy as a negative. Like, we can learn by the karmics, okay? Why this person chose a karmic energy should actually be a compliment to you, Sagittarius, because you were at a higher vibrational energy. This person couldn't consume you like a vampire, which is why they chose the karmic. The karmic is coming in as lesser than the king. It is not their match. And we can learn from karmic energy. Now, at one point, I've got to say, your person was karmic. That's why they show up in the reads. We all go through karmic periods of our life, and Sagittarius is no different. Sagittarius is at a higher vibrational energy because of this pain, because of this suffering. That's why it keeps coming up in your reads. Everybody has a role to play spiritually. Everybody has energies. And if it hurts you to hear about karmic energy, I for the life of me, I don't know why people click on the video. It's clearly titled Karmic. So instead of looking at it as like something painful we got to hear about, which we don't unless we want to learn from it, that's why it keeps coming up in your reads, because this person, this King of Wands, was sucking your energy. And it's showing that now they're sucking the karmic's energy. The karmic is sucking their energy. Okay, it is a painful cycle, and that's why it keeps coming up in your reads. You're coming out of that energy. Spirit is raising your vibrations, but it's like doing a comparison, showing you where you were and where you're going to, how to raise those vibrations, how to keep from falling victim to energies like this. So we can learn a whole lot about learning about karmic energy. That's why it's in your reads, or it wouldn't be there. Told you. Three of Cups. They're used to entertaining third parties lesser than they are. So at one point, this person viewed you, Sag, whether you were or weren't, they viewed you as lesser than them. Someone an easy target. That's why we learn about karmic energy, how to avoid those situations for our futures. And that is where the most important lessons are learned by karmic situations. It's clear that Spirit is answering your questions. Why? For you to power up, for you to gain your strength back. Yeah, the Fool, the Moon. How to avoid these painful cycles. How to stand up in your truth. Look what you've been through. Okay? Spirit is really clear here, man. I can't believe this. Actually, that is the first time I've asked this question, and I'm really glad that it was brought up because it's explicit. So at one time, this King of Wands viewed you as lesser energy than them. Like at one point, they thought that somehow they could consume your energy because you were weaker than what they were. I mean, Sagittarians are very giving individuals. They're very wise. But when it comes to love, you're an overgiver. This person saw you as weak. They did. They didn't see you as their equal. They saw you as weaker than what they were. This is an energy who is used to dealing with people who are of, I'm not saying lesser vibration than they are. They just thought that because you're so loving, you're an easy target or someone that they could take advantage of, which obviously is led to the Ten of Swords. Okay? Secrets. Maybe you are feeling foolish. You know what I mean? That you didn't see what this person's character was really all about. And it is about you empowering yourself. You were on this person's equal match. They just didn't see you that way. It was yin and yang. So you actually were at this person's level. And so we have to ask ourselves, well, if we're at this person's level and we're yin and we're yang, why is it that they perceived us as weaker? The reason that Spirit is saying is because you're actually the Ten of Pentacles. The reason is this person, they were wrong in their judgment call, okay? You're actually the Ten of Pentacles. You are the stable one. You are empowered yourself. The wheel is here to shift you into this Ten of Pentacles. You have stability all on your own. You don't need this person to be stable, to have the happily ever after, to have this wealth, this abundance, this stability. Spirit is telling you with the wheel here that the fortunes are changing in your favor, that you are going to have 10 of Pentacles all on your own, and without this cycle you never would have gotten it. Without this particular experience, you never would have received this abundance, this stability. It was to teach Sagittarian a lesson in seeing that they can have the 10 of Pentacles on their own, which you are. And we shouldn't view karmic energies in a negative way, because when we look into the karmic energy, we also get a lot of informative messages of how to get this 10 of Pentacles. So never look at it as a negative. Spirit is saying it is a positive. It's bringing you in 10 of Pentacles. Why wouldn't you want to learn about it? Yes, it's painful. 10 of Swords. But sometimes we learn our most significant lessons by karmic energies. And that's just the reality of it. And it helps you. Like, I'm getting weird messages right now. Just bear with me, Sagittarius, because the karmic energy is coming through. It's to also, the wheel is like, when you're changing forward, this karmic energy is going backwards. Like when things start turning for you, it turns in the opposite direction for the karmics. Whether that be your person or the person they went to, as far as I'm concerned, they're both were in a karmic situation, or they would have stayed with the stability they had. Just saying. Now, the reason the karmic energy keeps coming into your reads is that one particular reason alone. The second reason that the karmic energy is coming into your reads is because this karmic energy is teaching your past person a lesson as well. Now, whether we like it or not, if we're believing that these are our partners, our soulmates, whatever, these are the lessons we're here to learn, and they got to learn their own. The karmic energy and spirit is saying, you know, you went through the 10 of Swords, Sag. So do you think that spirit isn't going to show you that they're also going to get the 10 of Swords? That's the wheel. What comes around goes around. That's why it comes in your reads. I don't think you should be viewing it as, why do we have to hear about the karmic, when clearly you're coming to the reading when it's titled karmic, right? And you're watching it. There's a reason you're coming to watch it. Even though you say it's painful to hear about the third parties, the karmics, why does spirit keep doing this to us? That is indeed the lesson you need to learn. What comes around goes around. And spirit is daily like proving to you that it was all for naught. You didn't go through this painful cycle for no reason. And you should embrace what the karmic energy is relaying, because it should show you where you were and where you're going. The future is 10 of Pentacles for Sagittarius. So this 10 of Swords is leading to the 10 of Pentacles. What a complete paradigm shift. So it's like, if we were to look back where we were in this relationship. Spirit saying, remember the days when you were laying in your bed and you were worrying and you were stressed out and you're wondering what this person is up to. You ask the question. Spirit is saying right now, you ask for this information. I wonder what's going on with my ex-partner. I wonder who they're with and why they chose the other partner. You, Sagittarius, ask these questions or they would not be in the reads. What's going on with my ex? What is going on with the karmic? Why was I sitting here wasting my time and energy worrying, stressing? Spirit is saying you were worrying, you were stressing, you asked for the truth. You wanted to know the truth. So then when Spirit gives you the truth, don't get angry that Spirit's showing you the truth. This is how we learn. This is how we evolve, when we see where we were to where we're going. And this is all part of it. Spirit is not tormenting you. You asked. Spirit saying you asked for the truth. And now it's being revealed. So embrace the truth. The person you were dealing with at some point was a heartbreaker, was dealing with third parties. Why were you involved with a person like that? That's what you're saying. Those are the questions you're asking. How come I keep getting into these situations? And now we can see, when we look back, that the karmic energy is going through, and your person was in karmic energy. That's why they're in your reads. If you're asking questions about the ex, Spirit's saying you asked, you wanted to know the truth. So they're showing you the truth. My guides are very clear on this cycle. Wow. Oh. That's why the karmic energy is in the reads. Because the karmic energy is going to go through what you went through. The karmic energy and your person are both going to have to go through what you've already been through. They're going to have to experience the third party heartbreak. They're going to have to experience the Ten of Swords heartbreak. Okay? The secrets, the deceptions, the lies, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords. That's why. That's what we call a karmic cycle, guys. Okay? I don't really believe that Sagittarius at this point, in this read anyway, was in karmic energy. I think you were above this person, which is why you were seeking those answers, those questions, like, what is this person up to? What are they doing? Why are they acting this way? Why are they acting cold? Why am I always worrying? You asked at some point these questions, and Spirit is graciously answering those questions to bring you to the Ten of Pentacles. That's why. Being committed to yourself, seeing your own value. You're worth 10 Pentacles. That's why. This is brought you in so much stability that, and if you're not there yet, that's indeed where you're supposed to be headed. And you wanted to know the truth. Spirit's asking why the karmic energy is here, because they're still part of the energy. That's why. And I believe that they're going to stay in your energy, Sagittarius, until you are the Ten of Pentacles. We always have something to learn, and it is about learning. Yeah. You're being guided forward. You're being guided. This is a whole cycle. We're talking about a whole cycle here of watching Sagittarius grow from being deceived, from being in pain, from being in worry and sleepless nights, how you have transformed. This person's still got to go through it. You're leaps and bounds ahead of them, Sagittarius. It should be a compliment to you when this karmic energy keeps coming in your reads. It's obviously that they're trying to learn about Sag. You're the leader, that's why. You were the director here. You're the guide. You're the light. And these karmic energies, whether it's the third party or your person, there is definitely third party involvement here. It doesn't have to be a romantic lover. It could be friends, family, co-workers, anybody, Sag. That's how we learn, by karmic energy. Embrace it. It's seeing the polarity, the yin and the yang. That is negative and positive. Here is the negative. Here is the positive. You went through the negative and now you're starting to see the positives. It's a lesson. Yes. It's transformative. It's how to transform. It's like rebirthing you. It's like you're on a very positive cycle. You've ended a painful one. You're entering a positive one. And yes, we want to remember that karmic lesson so that we don't repeat another cycle of it with this person or any other person. They are reminders. Yes, that's why the past is here. Remember the past, where you were and where you're headed. We're not, tarot is based on past, present, and future. And without the past, like for real, I could remember things like 50 years ago. And periodically I'll think of something that happened way back, and I ask my guides, why are you reminding me of this? I get the answer every time. Oh, yeah, reminder. Okay, don't repeat that again. It is. Moving forward. It is all about moving forward in a new direction. But you're not completely all the way there yet, Sag. We never fully learn everything. Just saying. Yeah, but you've empowered yourself. You've took your power back. And it's all about negative and positive energy. You can't have one without the other. I mean, I could come on here and I could give you an all light read. That would be a lie. It would be a lie. Because that's not how spirit operates. How could you have the good if you didn't have the bad? How would you know the difference? What was good for you if you never had the bad? The negatives teach you about the positives. The negatives is what educates us. That's what this reading is saying. And it is saying that this person that you were dealing with thought you were an easy target. Although you have taken your power back, Sag, you're not all the way there yet. You're headed the right direction, but there are still things to learn. Or you wouldn't be coming to tarot. If we knew it all, we wouldn't be watching tarot. we'd be busy off living our lives somewhere happy as a lark. Ah, see? It shows us, the negative shows us what we don't want so that we can see what it is we do want. Here is emotional fulfillment. In your future, someone who loves you unconditionally and sees you as the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. That's why this past person keeps coming up in your reads, because they actually do see you as wish fulfillment. They actually are in love with you, and with their energy comes the karmic's energy. Because the karmic senses and knows, whether we like it or not, when we get involved in third-party situations, either hidden from us or we are aware of it, that's the energy you bring in. You bring in third-party energies, whoever they are. It becomes part of us. Sick as that sounds, it's the truth. That's why people, they can say what they want about third-party situations, but know when you are engaging sexually with third-party situations, you automatically, it's a transference of energy. You automatically are connected to another person energetically, which is why we have intuition. Our instincts tell us, oh, my person is dealing with a third party. How do we know that? Their energy. So if you are still thinking about your past person, or they're thinking about you, you can't avoid the third party because they're attached to this person. And if they're dealing with third parties, you're going to feel their energy through that. It's weird how it works, guys. Yeah. I see marriage in your future. I see unconditional love and wish fulfillment in your person. In your person. It is your person who's coming in. Sees you as wish fulfillment. It teaches us what we don't want and mirrors us what we do want. We want someone who is in love with us, who sees us as wish fulfillment, who sees marriage, stability, stable foundations. And someone from your past is in love with you. See? And you will have to choose. Wow. I'm just saying. Oh, I like the face of that one, Sag. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, by you walking away or them walking away, take it as it resonates. This time out that you have had, you've worked on you. Your vibrations have risen. You're a leader. You are above whatever energies are here. So it really shouldn't matter if you hear about the karmic or the third parties or not. You've risen above it. It should not affect your energy. The only reason it's affecting your energy to hear about the third party is because you're still emotionally hurting. And that is one sure way of getting over that emotional hurt, is confronting it. You cannot hide from it. It is part of your past. It is part of your present for some. And it may be part of some of you's future. That's why the energies are here. Wow. Sagittarius, it's taught you what you don't want to bring in what you do want. And there are lessons to be learned about the karmic energy because your person was karmic, or they would never have cheated on you to begin with. I'm sorry, they wouldn't have involved third parties. And what it's done is you're changing your perspective of how you see yourself. So if they perceived you as weak or vulnerable or someone easily that they could take advantage of, because you had a loving nature, we want to change that so we don't attract the same energy. And we teach people how to treat us. So what Sagittarius has done and is currently doing is changing that energy up. As much as it has hurt us, it is a reminder. The last thing we want to do is repeat a cycle. Nobody needs 9 and 10 of swords, okay? It is transformative. It has transformed you. So it's like you've gone in stages and steps. You know, you just don't skip all the steps. You don't go from like, you know, the 10 of swords to the 10 of pentacles overnight. But that's where you're heading. But it's steps. And it's taking those steps. This is a beautiful deck to learn from. That's why we're here. We don't want to repeat a cycle, man. I'm learning. Same as you are, guys. You're going to have to choose. My God, look at you go. Because you have worked on yourself. Yeah. Like what it's done, Sag, Spirit is saying, through this separation, you're feeling in lack. Like it hit your self-esteem. It hit how you view yourself, your worthiness. And it's like, it isn't about you, Sagittarius. That's the game. It isn't about you, Sag. It is about how, see, this person saw you as vulnerable. That's the last thing. Look, and when you fill up on yourself and love yourself, there is a choice in love here coming in. Someone who is stable, someone who is grounded, someone who is in love with you, sees you as wish fulfillment. So the lesson is to, you know, don't be depressed about what you've been through. It's nothing you did. It's triggered your insecurities. That's all, Sag. All it's done is made you, it is a mirror. You know what I mean? It's made you reflect upon, you know, somebody asked Spirit. Spirit is saying there's a lot of you that ask, well, why did this happen to me? How come I keep going through painful cycles? How come? It's because you weren't in your full power. Or they wouldn't have messed with you. That's the lesson Saggy needs to learn. To see your own worth, to see your own value. And that's what's here. Your value is high. You're 10 of Pentacles. You are wish fulfillment. This person still is reminiscing about you. They still have deep emotions and feelings for you. But with them comes this karmic energy that they're dealing with. Somebody who is going to put the work in. Sees you as a gift. See, look at you go, Nine of Pentacles. You've stood your ground. It's confused you. You're going to have a choice of two to make. That's why Spirit is saying we got to hear what's going on about the karmic and this person because they plan on returning. That's why. Somebody puts in the comments, oh, that's not my person. They're really happy with the karmic. They're doing good. Well, then that's not your situation. And just because somebody says to you, oh, they're really happy, we don't know what they're truly feeling inside their heart. And maybe they don't even know what they're truly feeling inside their heart. Maybe that is their form of happiness. Who knows? All I do know is, guys, you got to stop criticizing what the universe is trying to show you, because the universe is trying to make you this Nine of Pentacles, this Ten of Pentacles, how to get it, how to achieve it. You know what? You go back in time and you look at, all the bullshit that this person sold you. At one time, they were telling everybody how happy they were with you. So, are they not going to say they're happy where they're at? They're in their egos, guys. They're not going to come out and tell you, oh, no, I'm doing shitty. I'm doing miserable. I'm not in love. They got a pride, man. And that's the biggest reason they dealt with third parties to begin with, because of their own pride. So enough said about that, Sagittarius. You asked the question, Spirit answered it. What about Sag? Embrace the past. It teaches us many, many valuable lessons. I'm going to have, it's confronting it. You got to face it and deal with it. And the day that comes that it don't hurt no more, you know you have healed. I'm pulling on these gemstones, these crystals, to see what the energy for Sag is and what will be of benefit for Sagittarius. Right away. Bloodstone. Get up and get moving. Bloodstone will help you get up and get moving. Yeah, just as we were talking about facing your fears, Tiger Eye. Face your fears. So it's no mistake, Sagittarius, why Spirit is talking about the karmic, why Spirit is talking about your person, because it's looking like you got to face your fears. Know about the karmic. The day that happens, you hear about the karmic and it doesn't affect you anymore, is the day that you have healed. And it's going to be important to you to have a bloodstone around you and tiger's eye. It will help you confront your fears, and it will help you get moving forward at a faster rate. You're still not where you should be, Sagittarius. Some of you are. It depends where you are on your journey. Some of you are still at the Five of Pentacles. Some of you are a little beyond that. Some of you are in your full power. But quite honestly, a lot of people who say, I don't want to hear about the karmic, actually want to know about the karmic. I put it on the heading of my reads. So it's, you gotta face your fears. Like, why do we keep hearing about the karmic, yet the title of the video is about the karmic? So yes, you do want to know about the karmic. You gotta be honest with yourselves. The reason I want to know about the karmic in my own situations is for that reason. It doesn't affect me now. In fact, I get eager to know about it because I'm like, where are they at on their journey? It shows me where I'm at on mine. It's a reflection. Like, I give myself a pat on the back because I have grown, because I have elevated up, elevated, ascended beyond where they are. So now I can look back and I can go, wow, Spirit, I've really come a long way. Congratulations. It doesn't hurt me to know about the karmic energy. Some days I still get angry, but that is all being worked out. It doesn't happen like it used to. So I know I'm healing. I'm still not fully healed, but I am sure almost all the way there. I enjoy my life. I'm not depressed. I'm not sad anymore. My energy feels good, and I can reflect back and look how it used to affect me compared to how it's affecting me now. It doesn't affect me. That, for me, is a milestone. That's telling me that I am healing in a fast rate and that I've got lots to look forward to. Bring it on, karmic. We can handle it. So can you, Sag. Never underestimate the reason why Spirit does things. It is for our growth. So let's find out what's going on for Sagittarius. Let's bring the different tarot on this. Shed some light, Sag. You'll get to the point where it doesn't hurt, Sag. You will. And it's like, bring it on. What's going on, Sagittarius? Yeah, the Fool is still holding on to you. It is the Emperor. See? They're spiritually still hanging on to you. And they're going through a betrayal in a commitment. And now they're going through the Nine of Swords with this Magician. And you're sitting over here being the Nine of Pentacles happy. And that's why they can't stop thinking about you, because they're going through a tower. They're in shame, regret, and remorse, and they're heavily burdened. Okay? Yeah. They've been hurt. You think it hurt you when they walked away or you walked away? It hurt them more because they lost their equal match. Something spiritual was a spiritual connection. And that's why energetically it still hurts, because it was a spiritual connection. But I can tell you that it hurt them more because they didn't realize at the time that they had you, that they had their perfect match. That's why they're still pulling on your energy. That's why you still feel that connection, is because energetically it's still there. And probably they're thinking about you. Uh-huh. Yes. They're emotional. And it's like they're jealous. They got a reason to be jealous. Why? Because you've got two offers coming in, Sagittarius. This person energetically knows that you're the catch. They know that. And I think this person was trying to bring you down to their level instead of them ascending to your level. And now they know you're the catch, and they know that you're vulnerable, and they know that you're open in their mind. They think you're open to this is someone loving, okay? Someone stable who has more. They are comparing themselves to the new loves that are entering your life. They're thinking, oh, I bet you Sag is going to get somebody with more money. I bet you Sag is going to get someone who offers them like their love. I bet you Sag is going to get. That's what they're doing. They're jealous. They are. And they're hoping that you are going to turn down any other emotional offers of love or stability because secretly they want to be your person. You think that they wouldn't be jealous seeing you with a King of Cups, a King of Pentacles? Give me a break. That's their worst fear. That's their worst fear, is you are going to accept an offer from someone else who is at a higher vibrational level than they were. Okay? Yeah. They're sneaky. They're not telling you this. It's all behind the scenes. That's their worst fear. Okay? And you're being told to challenge your fears. So this is fear-based. Okay? Overcome your fears. You're the Empress. I'm telling you right now, if they figured they could go sneaking around and they could go get someone else, they can't replace you. You're an Empress. You're a Nine of Pentacles. Okay? You bring them joy and happiness. You bring stability to their life. You have, they viewed you as, at one time they viewed you lesser than what they were. Because they're used to dealing with immature energies. Nothing you did, Sag. They're just used to dealing with immature energies who chased their ass, who tolerated them cheating. Okay? Who put up with them carousing with the wandering eye. When they met Sagittarius, they got their match. They didn't know how to handle that. They honestly didn't know how to handle that. So now, what do they got to worry about? If they're viewing you as this Empress, as this Nine of Pentacles, this happiness, this joy, all the growth that you're doing, this glow up that you have done or are going to be doing, oh yeah, you think they're not jealous? They're jealous because they're worrying that you're out having sex, that you are getting passion from a King of Pentacles, a King of Cups, someone who has more money, more established than what they are, more solid, secure than what they are, more emotionally available than what they gave you. Maybe this King of Cups is going to give you more than what they offered. Oh yeah. Don't you worry, Sag. You learn all about the karmic energy because that's part of it. You took your power back. And they think that you have moved on. And quite honestly, many of you have. This is justice. They think you're giving to two. Who are you? They're feeling breadcrumb now because you're not giving them your energy like you used to, Sagittarius. You're not giving over to them. They are jealous. They think that you are receiving offers and gifts from other people, spending your time, your energy on other people, when in fact you've been spending your time and energy on yourself. And that's why they're feeling no hope. But you know, you are wish fulfillment. And where they went to, it is not their wish fulfillment. They did that out of habit. What they did out of habit. They're used to dominating. They're used to overpowering. They're used to thinking that they're this big leader when all they were was a cheat. Okay? Who is afraid to express their emotions, who is afraid to be this solid, secure person, because they really don't have it. They're void of it. And when they see you, they know what that is what you're worth. Someone who does love you unconditionally, someone who is stable, someone who is grounded. That's who they know, that's who you deserve. Okay? You think they're not jealous? That's why they're in your energy. Yep. Oh, yeah. And they are sitting here stuck. Okay, they're acting all defensive and cold, but they're stuck on you. It's the King of Wands. They are missing you. They're stuck on you, and you know, they can act certain ways. They can act all defensive. They can act like, oh, yeah, I'm happy, happy, happy. Well, good. Then you shouldn't be in Sagittarius energy, then should they be? Someone who's scared to talk to you? Jeez. Wanting a new cycle with you? Depressed? Because they're missing you. That's why. They're missing your love. Just saying. That's the truth. Yep. Oh, yeah. Told you. They're unstable. Who's my competitors? They're spying on you. They can deny it all they want. They can pretend to be happy all they want, but they're freaking angry and hostile. Why? Because they're paranoid that you are working on someone that you are working on they're thinking that you are in a commitment, or that they're like, damn, if they weren't so scared, what they would say is, I really have learned my lesson. I want to work on this. I'm still in love with you, and I want to tell you this. The third party that they're pretending that they are solid and stable and all this bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. They're hurting. They're drinking. They're drowning their sorrows. Since this ending, why are they hurt so bad then? Why are they drinking? Why are they indulging in alcohol to subside the pain, yet pretending they're happy and solid and stable, when actually the person they're dealing with has closed off their emotions to them? They're emotionally detached. They do not offer them love. Like Sagittarius, there's only one Sag. That's why they spy on you. That's why the third parties spy on you. Because you are stable. They're drinking their face off like a fish. Why? Because they're hurt. Oh yeah, I'm happy. Good, I hope you are. Yeah, I'm truly happy for you. If they're happy, I'm happy for them. But if they were, they wouldn't be in your reading. Period. Take care, Sag. Good luck and have a great weekend.